day I got my hands on some liquid nitrogen and I thought we'd videotape some of the cool things you can do with it. Here we've got a canister of liquid nitrogen. This is at about -200 degrees Celsius. Now, even though this rubber hose is at room temperature and I can't feel any heat, it is full of a lot of heat energy, and when I stick it in here, heat will be transferred from the rubber hose into liquid nitrogen. So let's see what happens. Notice it's spraying out. So as the liquid nitrogen goes into the rubber hose, it picks up the heat and it expands, turns to gas, and it pushes the liquid nitrogen out here. Now let's see what's happened to it. It's turned solid, so no flexibility at all. Okay. Now let's see what happens when we get ourselves a little ladle of liquid nitrogen. Now straight away, if you have a look, it's boiling away like crazy. Now the metal is so warm compared to the liquid nitrogen that it transfers heat to it and turns it into gaseous nitrogen. So the white smoke that's coming out from that, it's not smoke at all, and it's not nitrogen. Remember, nitrogen is invisible, doesn't have a smell, can't see it. What's happening is all the water vapour from the atmosphere is condensing into little droplets of water, and this is just a mist that's dropping down. And being cold, the cold air sinks. Now let's see what happens when I pop it into here. This is just a tiny bit of dishwashing detergent in water.
I love doing this.
And nothing happens. Okay, that was a bit of a failure.
We need more dishwashing detergent.
Now let's just pop a little ladle of liquid nitrogen into this beaker with detergent and water, and let's see what happens.
Cool.
So as the liquid nitrogen turns to gas and tries to break its way free, it produces bubbles, and you can see the cold air that's swirling over here, all the mist in the air. And you can claim that this is not creating a mess because it's just detergent cleaning the desk. See a little geyser popping out here? Okay, now let's see what happens when you pour some liquid nitrogen onto the desk. See these droplets scooting around? You'd think that they would evaporate quickly, wouldn't you?
It's moving so fast.
Over there, get him, get him.
Trailing one.
Oh, there's Now what we're seeing there is little hovercrafts. The liquid nitrogen vaporizes as soon as it touches the hot desk, and so there's a little layer of gaseous nitrogen between the liquid nitrogen and the desk. It also insulates it and makes it stay as a liquid for much longer than you'd think otherwise.
To the jelly bean.
So as you can see, with something as simple as liquid nitrogen, we can demonstrate a lot about the physical world around us. And more importantly, get the kids to learn to think, inspire them, capture their imagination. There are a lot of things around that are simple, but can be used to teach the children. I try and keep my mind open, try and find what I can use. Inspiring children